Up to all my Libras, you have the King of Cups, Six of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, the World, Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So the King of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Three of Pentacles represents how a lot of you Libras right now, you got someone who's coming in, Six of Swords, right? Most people would think that the Six of Swords is a person that's shipping out because it looks like that. But looks can be deceiving sometimes, because this person is, someone is coming into you, coming in for you. You know what I mean? And the King of Cups, represents you're just looking at it and being patient, right? Three of Pentacles, okay, represents you and this person getting together, hanging out, going out. The Wheel of Fortune and the Moon now represents, the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon represents you Libras. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is about you Libras actually learning how to take your power back. Again, learning how to take your power back, right? Getting off, breaking the wheel of disparage, or of poverty, breaking the wheel of dysfunctionality, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune is very significant because it's about someone else putting you on their agenda, and you Libras essentially deciding to stop playing the game that other people set out for you and essentially playing your own game, which is great because it means that you control what will go on. And then you have the Moon, excuse me, you have the Moon. And the Moon represents, as a result, the Moon is about how you may, the Moon and the Moon represents how you Libras may, because this is something past, is what I'm starting to see. You were trying to get to know somebody. This is the present right now, but the not so distant past as well. You were trying to get to know somebody. You and this person that you were just now trying to get to know, it didn't work out. The Moon, you basically had to ghost them because of the fact that, you had to think about some things, because these people they really wasn't adding up correctly. They weren't really making you Libras proud. The World and the Page of Pentacles represents, because the reason why they wasn't really doing you proud in the first place was the World and the Page of Pentacles. So the World is about how and you had to leave. You essentially had to leave. I'm trying to figure out ways on how to actually say it, right? And then the whole YouTube thing, I can't say certain things. So the World and the Page of Pentacles is that you had to leave. You gained the World, you gain a bigger perspective on things, and the Page of Pentacles, how to actually produce, give back. How to give back. And the problem is the Two of Swords. You realized that you were trying to give back to somebody that essentially didn't really know how to appreciate you giving back to them, giving them the love that they wanted. They've been wanting their entire life. And they kept their heart closed, so to speak. They just shut down on you, and they wasn't even willing to try to even get to know y'all, to open up. They just essentially made their stubborn decision, right? Four of Pentacles, they were stubborn. They made sure that the two of you never really ended up getting together because they were so interested in keeping themselves safe. They didn't even realize that they had a real opportunity. They saw it, they knew, but they didn't care. So the Knight of Cups, so you end up having to leave. You end up having to continue to search a different place. Yeah, a lot of you Libras will go through that, right? Because y'all are ruled by Venus. And the situation with y'all is that y'all represent, right? Obviously, Venus represents love, the finer things in life. Venus is a benefactor in all of our charts. Venus and Jupiter is a benefactor, as to where Pluto represents the generation, but it also represents long-term benefactor, right? Now, I'm not saying that it'll benefit you immediately. Pluto is a malefic planet. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Pluto is definitely malefic. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, with the whole Venus situation, Venus, y'all are about trying to harmonize the place, harmonize people. But what a lot of you Libras got to understand is, right, and I know plenty of Libras, right, in real life. The thing about what a lot of you Libras got to understand is that you can't harmonize people who choose not to be harmonized. So a lot of you Libras end up wasting a lot of y'all talents and end up being in relationships where you and the person don't really care about each other. And then a lot of y'all be thinking, well, what exactly is going on? Because you got to understand, Eminem is a Libra. Charles Oliveira from the UFC is a Libra. Young Jeezy is a Libra. You understand what I'm saying? So Gucci Mane is an Aquarius. So if you take a look at a person like Young Jeezy, right? Jeezy found Jeezy's match from a Jenny or Jenna Mai, because Young Jeezy knows so many people, and the person that Jenna or Jenny Mai was a culture shock to Young Jeezy. So Young Jeezy, it intrigued Young Jeezy, but it took Young Jeezy a minute in order for Young Jeezy to actually have a real relationship. It's the same thing with a lot of you Libras. Y'all don't understand that Venus, aka Aphrodite, is a planet and its influence where it's meant to send you through this search for love. Because what the planet of Venus will do, like, see, a lot of y'all don't get it, yo. This is what I'm telling y'all. The planet Venus, if you ever pay attention to mythology, Aphrodite is Aphrodite is the deity of love, but Aphrodite is also a trickster figure. What Aphrodite will do is that play tricks on people who are in a yelling match and going at each other. Go ahead, use the magic and get these people to be in love so that they can make peace. And then when Aphrodite undoes the spell, those people go right back to being angry with each other again, right? And that represents those type of cycles in certain loves. And what I'm trying to say is that that's the situation that goes on for a lot of you Libras when it comes to your love life. You're in a situation, or you've been born into a zodiac sign where you will have to you will have to interact with a group of other people to meet the person who is a very good match for you, in which you can actually build something with long term. Because a lot of the relationships that a lot of you Libras are on are BS, because they usually end up wasting your time in the first place. So it's about this love search for a lot of you Libras, right? So let's clarify some cards. So let's clarify the world. So if you don't find somebody, it means it's time for you to move forward. Because again, that love search. The Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. So the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups represents, yeah, like that you always have a choice. The choice is to always walk off if that's what you want to do. But these cards are saying to stop trying to get people to be in a relationship with you, and those people are obviously dysfunctional, right? Because I remember one time I actually told my Libra friend, right, back in high school, I said, yo, I was big, came to school, big chocolates, not big chocolates, big bear, big, had to be placed on the floor. It's so noticeable. Chocolates, right? Heart full of chocolates. And I told my Libra friend, what's up? My Libra friend was like, oh, I'm going to give such. I said, Libra, that ain't the one, yo. That ain't the one. The Libra's like, oh, you're being too harsh. I'm like, Libra, I'm trying to help you out. That ain't the one. Oh, no, I don't know what you're talking about. This, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Gave it to the person. Big bear, big. I said, okay, cool. Boom. Gave it to him. Everybody in the lunchroom looking. Boom. The Libra wanted to get the person's number. They exchanged numbers. Not a thing happened after that. And the Libra wanted more. And and the Libra had to come back and be like, yeah, you're right. And I'm like, I told you because I tried to help y'all out. And that's the same situation right now. The Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Y'all are tired of being in dysfunctional relationships where it's obvious that the person is dysfunctional, right? I'm thinking about it. So a lot of you Libras need to understand that don't waste your time messing around with people who want to stress you out, who want to never contribute anything to the relationship themselves, who want to never take the time to get to know you. Any of that stuff. The Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Learn to take your time to get to know these people. Really peep who they really are. And to a certain extent, judge them. I ain't gonna say based upon, first impressions, but to a certain extent, judge them harshly about the type of questions that you ask. Find out who they really are. Ask them questions and then see if they have actions behind the things that they say that they're going to do. The two of Swords, right? Oh, I already done all that. My bad. I'm so used to doing these readings, I was zoning out for a minute answering these questions and trying to help y'all out or trying to solve that problem for y'all. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. So the Sun, the King of Pentacles, the Star, and the Ten of Cups, right? So you had to leave that alone. Okay, well, the Sun and the King of Pentacles represents the Star. You'll get to meet more people. This is not the end for you Libras. You'll get to meet more people. Okay, you'll get to meet more people. You will be in a better situation where a better person will come in and say what's up to you. A person who's much more your speed. But if you continue to hang around these losers here, I'm going off. If you continue to hang around these losers and you don't know how to pick people, then you're going to be in a situation, my dear Libras, where you're going to continue to get into relationships with dysfunctional people. So my suggestion for y'all is, when you realize that somebody is dysfunctional, it's for you to leave the person. And you do not have to feel obligated to do anything good. You're not even obligated to tell them, because sometimes I don't even formally break up with the people sometimes that I was getting to know. You know why? Because I've already done the math in my head. If the person is dysfunctional like that, and I go up and I tried to have a conversation with the person about me leaving, I already know it's going to be a problem even then. And they're going to tell me how it is and I'm no good and this and that and all this other stuff. So guess what I do? To make it easier on myself, Libra, I just ghost them. I just leave. And that's some of the things that you Libras may want to do, is to ghost. Because if a person is showing you their dysfunctionality, then normally it means that they're going to be combative about everything. So you think telling them, trying to be respectful and polite and telling them that you don't want to be in a relationship with them because they are delusional and all over the place and they're too much to deal with, too much to interact with, is going to go over smoothly? That's going to be a problem just the same. So the Star card and the Ten of Cups represents, keep striving for better partners though, right? Because this is how you know that you need to strive for better partners, because when you're not finding anything that you're looking for out here, you're literally trying to date people. You're not writing people off like that. You're trying to date people, and the people that you happen to meet just are trash. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. There's a link in the comment section called the link tree. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website in which my social media, all of my social media outlets are on it. And those happens to be some of the ways in which you can financially support. That's my cat down there by my foot. I've never seen my cat do that. But sit on my foot before like a dog. I've never seen that. But I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it. And I am available to do private readings today. If you need any kind of help setting up a private tarot reading, then you can always contact me at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos.